Pisces, welcome to your Modern Maven Tarot Monthly Tarot for September 2024. Thank you so much for joining me. This message is for any Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, but also if you have Pisces in a particular house or planet that you need clarity on, then this message is also for you. Quick thank you to all my subscribers. If this reading does end up resonating, hit up that like button and subscribe to the channel to show your support. Now, September 2024, very cool astrology, a lot of purging. Okay, so Pisces, you're really adaptable to this type of energy, but if there's anything deeply rooted that we need to let go of, it's time to let go of it. Okay, I'm going to get just a little bit into the astrology for 2024 September. Obviously you're going to be very prominent with your energy. So before I do that though, I want to talk about the intuitive messages that came through because they were very powerful. There's something here to that Piscean psychic abilities, tuning into the collective unconscious, that there's some deep hidden messages related to the collective and especially like ancient history. So I know this is way out there, but this message was like coming through really clearly, okay? So if you can spend some time like channeling messages, especially watching some like ancient historical documentaries, I'm just getting like, especially if you're a writer or a creative of some sort, there's something here to tuning into this collective history, this collective information and knowledge that you can share with the collective, and it could be pretty profound. Okay, so whatever that is for you, Pisces, pay attention to it. You know, it's this idea of like, say like there was this system that they used in ancient times that we don't use anymore, but could really benefit society in the Aquarian age. That's an important message. You know what I mean? So like, think about it like that. If you're a creative, you know, with art, okay, and some like method that they used to use that you can apply. Music, you know what I mean? There's just something here to that ancient knowledge, and also too, like, it can really make you very powerful, okay? Like, this is going to really help empower you. Something to that also too with Pluto, okay? Because that's something that I'm going to talk about with the astrology, is that Pluto retrograde is going back into Capricorn from September 1st until the beginning of November, and we're going to feel like we're moving backwards. And so there's something here too to like the Pluto transits throughout history in specific parts of the world, to the history of that, right? The beginning, the middle, the outcome. And there's something to that where it's like we have some knowledge to share with people, and it's related to power, okay? That authority, that authoritative energy, all right? Just a lot coming through for you, all right? So don't get bombarded, don't get overwhelmed, stay grounded, all right? Really utilize that Virgo energy, your polar natal sign, Virgo, structure, routine, right? Stay very disciplined while allowing this free-flowing energy to come into you, okay? So the astrology, that is basically the purging for all of us, right? Personally and collectively. Beginning of the month, September 1st, Pluto retrograde is going into Capricorn, Uranus retrograde in Taurus. Okay, so we have so much retrograde energy happening. We're reflecting so much, we're clearing so much, we're cleansing so much. Okay, and go back to December when Uranus went into Taurus, and just take note of your life since then. Okay, you were probably juggling a lot, but you probably felt like something was like a burden was being lifted, and now you know you're seeing clearly and your abundance is coming. And so I just feel like we're reflecting back on decisions related to that energy, like what was happening then, all right? And like major shakeups that were happening around that time too, that now that we're reflecting, we can see how it is encouraging us to continue to step into our power in some way, all right? Also too, beginning of the month, we have new moon in Virgo. This did you see that? So that new moon in Virgo, like I said, when we incorporate that Virgo energy into our life, you're gonna open yourself up to a whole new way of thinking, feeling very empowered, feeling very free. Okay, so don't be scared of new ideas. There might be something that comes to you and you're like, nope. So just don't be scared of new ideas. You know, even if it doesn't vibe with you, give thanks. It could be, honestly, some news comes in that puts you in a place of power. Okay, like a new job role, you know, you get a raise or a new position that puts you a level up if you will. But surrendering and seeing things in a new perspective, like I said, that's the biggest thing for us. Okay, so the other major thing for you Pisces is that full moon in Pisces, partial lunar eclipse on the 17th or 18th, depending on where you live. So whatever it is that we have been reflecting on that we need to let go of or that needs to leave our life, like this is where we finally draw a line in the sand and say, I'm done with this, okay? So biggest thing for you to do, see what house Pluto, I'm sorry, not Pluto. Well, actually, yes. See what house Pluto is in, but then also see what house Virgo rules and what house Pisces rules in your chart. Because that's where we're going to be feeling this cleansing, this purging the most, okay? So pay attention to that, because also something I forgot, Mars enters Cancer in the beginning of the month, and that could really put us into this mama bear mode with the people that we love. So you're a very, loving, compassionate sign. And if there's something that triggers that, make sure that you're not giving away your power in any way to diving in, like don't soak up other people's energy, I guess is really the message that I would have to that is stay grounded, stay surrounded in love, okay? Stay in your power. That's another, stay here, okay? This is actually a very good message for you. So this is Mars in Pisces, okay? And so if that, stay grounded, stay aligned with the people who provide comfort, warmth, and light to you, and just know that everything is in its right place and things are shifting majorly. So honestly, it's almost this idea of from that you're gaining confidence. I'm not getting necessarily fearful energy. I'm getting more of this confident energy of asserting yourself with that nurturing energy and from a place of empowerment, which is really, really cool for you Pisces. Okay. But yeah, there's something, when you clear that energy out, which like I said, you and Scorpios are usually on board for clearing things out. So you're probably going to be embracing this energy more than other people. But like I said, I think the biggest message for you this month is holding on to that Virgo structure routine, okay? Embracing your polar natal sign. I just did Virgo's reading. That was their message, embrace Pisces, okay? Having to be strict with incorporating that energy into their life. So do check out astrology.com's calendar. I have it linked in the description. Highlight the key dates. Like I said, clearly that full moon in Pisces is going to be a big one. So let's see what we got going on for you Pisces. Also, I don't know if I did this yet, but thank you to all my subscribers. If this does end up resonating, please hit the like button and subscribe to show your support of this channel. Oh, and also, you can buy me a coffee on buymeacoffee.com. I do want to thank the person that did buy me 3 coffees the other day. Super cool. So yeah, Pluto is bringing in some major opportunity here. Okay, let's just get into it. Major opportunity. Oh yeah. Well, it's definitely time to get to work. So oh, look at this. It's definitely time for working hard, okay? So the thing that you might be reverting, get started, okay? The thing that you might be reverting back to is the laissez-faire Pisces energy, right? Life's been very busy, we're tired, you might get some more free time, and what you're gonna wanna do is just zone out, right? You're gonna want to detach from life, if you will. And if that happens, that's the message is saying don't revert back into that. Yes, there's time for enjoyment, but stay into that Virgo routine, okay? There's just something here to making sure you stay focused, eye on the prize. Everybody's really been getting the message, eye on the prize. Okay, so overall energy for the month of September 2024, Page of Swords. Page of Swords, very fascinating because, this is ruled by winter. And so I do think that we have a choice on how we're speaking our truth. We have a choice on how we're communicating with people. This is going to become more clear, but I think that this is more so, I'm getting that we're finally feeling safe to express ourselves and express our truth without fear, because everything else here is amazing, okay? Everything else here is very abundant. And so I do think a powerful message for you, Pisces, is being in the driver's seat, all right? That you, this is another message that came through while I was clearing your cards, now that I think about it. There was this message of orphan child from the archetype cards, and this idea of like the victimhood energy, which is coming over here, right? But it's this idea of like being in, like not letting the wills of other people dictate your abundance, dictate your success, but also knowing how we communicate and how we speak our truth is very, very important. Okay, so let's dive into this more, because what you need more of, the Chariot. So like I said, I just think because of seeing the Nine of Cups over here, now is not the time. We have been gaining a lot of momentum. We've been building a lot of momentum, and I just feel like there's going to be something in September where we just are like, ooh, I have this open window and all I want to do is just detach. And that's not what we're meant to do. There's a lot happening here. All right. So seize the day. Like every time you wake up, step into the life that the life you're envisioning, be in it. All right. You wake up with that excitement. You go to bed ready for the next day. Get that book. It works. Write in it every day. There's just a very strong message here. Don't lose that momentum. Okay. You finally have the reins. All right. You're finally in the driver's seat, and it's easy to so this is something like, say, like a bunch of abundance falls into your lap, right? And like you've been, hoping and wishing and praying for it. And then like it's here. And all you want to do is just like, okay, now I'm going to take a week off, right? Like that's something to this message where it's like, this is not the month to do that. Okay. But yeah, this is huge driving forward. And so here's what I love too. The two horses, the light and the shadow, the two choices. Who's speaking, the light or the shadow, right? And letting the shadow speak without fear. Okay. Because that's what results in forceful communication, is the fear. Now, what you have the right amount of, 3 of coins. So this this paying attention to the details, showing up every day, that dedication to your craft is paying off. All right. This is financial gain. And you got a lot of financial gain here and a lot of recognition. So that slow and steady Virgo energy of your polar natal Virgo energy is paying off. So just stay focused on your work. Paying attention to the details, so important. All right. This is not a time for cutting corners. Okay. You're building something and it's gaining a lot of momentum. What you need less of, the 9 of Cups. Okay. So 9 of Cups, Jupiter and Pisces. So just that feeling like, like there's nothing, you want to know that you are where you're meant to be, but you have so much more to gain. All right. This is not a time to just sit back and chill, is really the message that keeps coming through. Okay. Like that's just so fascinating. What you can change, the 5 of coins. And so this is that victim card. Okay. So this is that energy of like, I need somebody else to give me what I deserve, instead of by staying aligned with my light, by shining my light, by being in the driver's seat of my life, it's going to come to me. This is a fascinating message, because this is something people get a lot. You're not meant to go out there and find the opportunity. You're meant to align in the energy for that opportunity to come into you. Okay. There's just this message a lot of like searching for it, right? Like, I need to find this. I need to find this. And it's like, no, like by staying aligned in this energy and just visualizing yourself where you want to be, it comes from within. Okay. And what you can accept, hello, Queen of Coins. So like I said, look at this. The light comes from within, Pisces. The light is within you, all right? You've been looking for it. You've been looking for that light in other people, in, how other people see you, how other people appreciate you. And it's like you have all of that energy to unlock that coin behind you, okay? End of the month, 6 of Wands, congratulations. Like this is heads turning, Jupiter and Leo. So there's a lot of expansion when it comes to your rising sign, your ego energy, okay? This is enjoying the recognition you deserve. Like you are in the spotlight by the end of the month, okay? So if you've been like I said, you've been working on something and you feel like, it's been a while, congratulations, because this is a major turning point with that. All right, I'm so excited for you. So I am going to get some clarity on this Page of Swords, because that's really what we need. Page of Swords clarified for you. So this past life energy, well, that makes sense. That's, ooh, I love this on the back too, because there's so much related to shame, guilt, and fear for you, attached to past love life. All right. So let's dive into this. All right, so this card comes to you as an indication that your love life is affected by one or more previous lifetimes. Most likely you had a painful experience back then that has caused you to be overly cautious. In such cases, working on yourself can help you reopen your beautiful, loving heart. And that way you can love and be loved again. It's also likely that this card comes to you as validation that the man or woman you're romantically interested in was also a prominent person in your past life. This individual may not necessarily have been a romantic partner at the time, but your inclination to connect romantically in this life is definitely part of a greater plan. And so, speaking your truth, it could be related to a past hurt. Now, that past life, it doesn't have to be a lifetime prior to this. It can be before a relationship you're in, if you're a parent, before kids, if you feel like, you're a whole new person, childhood, whatever that is, adolescence. But how we speak about this and understanding how it has affected our way of communicating and speaking our truth is going to bring you a lot of clarity. But like I said, I mean, it's because of all of this opening up to you. Okay, so let's get some archetypal energy here. What archetypal energy is affecting Pisces? Ooh, Exorcist. You're definitely purging this month. Okay. Exorcist, light attributes, freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. Shadow attribute, fear of facing your own demons. All right. So yeah, if there's any demons in there, face them. Always a wonderful time to do shadow work. Shadow workbook in my link tree. It's amazing. Okay. Yeah, you're freeing yourself. And that's another thing too, is I think people are going to start to see like how far you've come. Okay, Pisces, we're generally a sign of major life overhauls, major evolutions, major hard times that we overcome. And so there's something here to like, people are turning their heads being like, whoa, how did they go from here to here? All right, like that's, the heads are turning, and it's like, remember, we can't revert back into Five of Coins energy, that victimhood energy. There's just a very strong lesson there. A very strong lesson there, okay? How you speak about yourself, how you speak about your situation, so how you see yourself in other people's lives, so important. Okay, Air and Fire Dragon, I love this. Ooh, expands your creative energies, harness your creative excitement and enthusiasm, communicate your passion. So yeah, there's something, I'm going back to what I said in the beginning about researching ancient societies and history and methods in all creative aspects. There's something here to communication from your inner child and tapping into that collective unconscious, okay? And expressing it. And that's going to be where you're getting this recognition. This is so cool. Okay. All right, let's get some crystal energy to help you on this path. What crystal energy is going to help Pisces? Ooh, okay. So you got your own card here, Bloodstone Purification. I think that's going to be great with that energy there. Black Coral, light in the darkness, right? Shining that inner light. Obsidian, self-true reflection. This is important. Obsidian's a crystal of protection, so I do always recommend having that. I keep a piece of it in my purse, especially because of Pisces, how we absorb other people's energy. That's always super important. And lapis lazuli. Ooh, this is a beautiful one. Realization. Like I said, there's something here to a realization with this Page of Swords and speaking our truth. And people seeing like, dang, look how far you've come. Like, how did you do that? Okay, so empowering question. Who am I when I'm alone? All right, who am I when I'm alone? That's because there's something here you hide. All right, there's something here you hide that you're meant to speak or creatively express that you hide from people. All right, and so is there anything that you do creatively that brings you a lot of joy that you hide from other people? Is there anything related to your truth that you hide from people because you're worried about how they see you, how they perceive you? Because there's a big major unlocking there. Okay, Pisces, we're going to do a clarifier and then we're going to close this out. This is an amazing month for you, all right? Speak from the heart, speak your truth, align with your powerful transformation, okay? cleansing your shadow, getting rid of any shame, guilt, or fear, because you're meant to charge forward. Just do not, just do not revert back to laissez-faire this month, okay? Really, really focus on your polar natal Virgo energy. Clean your house, get rid of anything that you're not using. Complete energetic overhaul, okay? Like reorganizing, dusting's really important too, all right, for moving that energy. Knight of Swords, Knight of Swords and Four of Wands. Yeah, you're also, this is, somebody's coming in hot. And so this is, I think you actually got this message. Like there's somebody here who's, and it could open up, like if you're looking for a relationship, this is saying somebody's coming in like really passionately going to speak something to you, and it's a very wonderful relationship. But also this energy could just be this could be you, okay, finally going out there, right? Going from the page to the knight, okay, like whatever, this finally clearing it gets you here. But so much to celebrate, okay? This is celebrating accomplishments. So like I said, at the end of the month, like there's something here where you opening yourself up, expressing yourself is bringing in that person too, all right? So I love this for you. Have an amazing month, okay? And as always, shine your inner light. You've got this.